Is it on? Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Solus44, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering arena. Today, I am going to look at, well, a session anyway. I'm going to look at my direct damage deck, but I wanted to, first of all, talk about this fantastic, I don't know if you can see it real well. This hat is awesome. It is a beautiful handcrafted leather hat made one of a kind. I know the leather crafter himself. My wife bought it for me for Valentine's Day. It's a little early, but I appreciate it. I don't do the Valentine's Day thing. She knows that, but I give her gifts all the time, like literally all the time. That's her love language or whatever. Anyway, um, yeah, I just gotta say thanks to my wife if she ever sees this. I really do love this. This is nice. It fits almost perfect. Um, it wasn't custom made just for me. It just happened to be in the shop. The leather worker was there with us. It was awesome. Anyway, we got to talk to him. Um, yeah, so very nice. I haven't got it wet. I'm gonna try and keep it out of the water. And I've got some oil I got to put on it too because I think I want to darken it up a little bit. But yeah, very nice, very comfy. It's light, and I don't know if anyone ever played baseball or not, but it kind of I know this is crazy, but I kind of love the smell of that leather. Um, it brings back a lot the good memories that I don't normally have around, and it's good. So, and it has that smell, kind of almost like a baseball glove. Not quite. It's a little different, but pretty close. And it's enough that I can, you know, it wasn't cheap. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Um, but it was not. It wasn't that bad. So. Wow, I never pulled one of these off in the last 4 or 5 different times I've played this deck. I guess I was due. This card right here can be a monster. Now, so let's talk about this deck here. This direct damage deck is nothing more. Hold on one sec. Yeah, nothing more than what it says. It's just direct damage. If I get direct damage from creatures, it's because they're in there, like the screaming horrors and stuff like that. Those are in there to create direct damage, though. They're not in there for anything else. Yeah. You'll see when I'm playing what I mean by that. I did change a couple of cards in and out of this a little. It's so far it's been pretty effective. Um, Screaming Nemesis is of course a keystone to the deck. Of course, of course, of course. It is very cheesy and but here's the cool part. The key to this deck is not to get you down to 0, it's to get you to 10 because of the huge amount of work I put into just getting a whopping I think 3 of them in here, maybe 4 of the deals 10 damage if the player has 10 exact damage. I put those in here, and I'm making sure that that's like the goal from in my mind is just got to get them to 10. Take the hit, take the hit as long as you can get them to 10, and then keeping their life down. Um, Preventing life gain is another thing. That's a big part of this deck too. Hmm. It's cream soda of Teddy's cream soda. It's caffeine free, so I already have myself enough caffeine for today, that's for sure. And who am I kidding? I'm gonna drink more caffeine later, but at least I've got a break. So that what I've already got in my system slows down, because I'm already really hype caffeinated up. Let's see what we got going on here. Forget it. Let's play the game. See what happens. So Flargan Nassari at the let me read this one out. I don't know if y'all remember. Each player exiles top cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. An opponent chooses a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast up to 2 spells from among them exiled this way without paying their mana cost. I only have it in here because I think it's a really cool card. I never really used it. Oh, he beat me to 10. So, like, technically, that would be me. He'd kill me. You see what I mean? Either one. Which one are you going to choose? So, thanks, I guess. Um, there we go. What does this do? Oh, that's lame. Um, I'm not gonna do the 10. I'm not gonna get into 10. I just won. See? Isn't that cool? Like I have a variety of ways of winning. That's an enormous amount of damage in just one turn. Just boom, boom, boom. Right? Cool. Yeah, that was not how I intended to play that deck, and I hurried right past that card, and I did not even see what it was. Oh, who's texting me now? Crazy. I don't know. Sometimes I think my wife is crazy. Sometimes I think she's crazy. Or, crazy. I don't know how she would say it in that, not in a bad way all the time. I think, think we all have our own way of expressing ourselves and stuff, and it gets confusing. Plus, oh man, really? Oh well. This card deck is what I'm worried about. I don't like that deck. I have no card draw. He said thanks, or what did he say? Nice. I'm not gonna do thanks to that. Come on, man. It's just a bat, and I'm not letting you destroy a perfectly good combo here. Just next turn, I get to play my Screaming Nemesis. He doesn't have any. Nope, there's one. The Lynx doesn't work that bad. I thought it was gonna be terrible, but it doesn't work that bad. It has a weird quirk to it. Like the not gaining life part, I think really irks people enough that they make it a target. But that little bit of damage when it comes in to do is enough to put them at 10 a lot of times. That's the thing. See, oh, by the way, I grabbed there it is, right? Well, we're ready to go now. He knows I have it. So now he knows that if he gets hit and he goes down to 10, and it's an instant. Isn't that crazy? I forgot I thought it was a sorcery too. No, it's an instant. So it belongs under that instant club too. So if you have a card that works with instants, I mean, a 4 for 10. I'm trying to think of one that exists in direct damage other than this one. I don't know. Anybody know one? I mean, historic, anything, doesn't matter. But well, like obviously you could go unglued or whatever. No, I don't want to do any of those. Hmm, doggone it. That's the problem. The timing for that was just awful. Well, I mean, just great for him, her, for Trippy. How about this? Nice. Come on. Think if I get a mana, what can I do? Ah, I can play the self. Oh well, we'll just do this. Thank you. Now I can play the Festival of Embers, which is even worse. But all I gotta do is get, like I said, all I gotta do is get him to 10 now. Oh, discards. Uh, which one's worse? Let's no, let's do that one. Sofim would be more important, but because of her, I've got to get her gone. I can't put a creature out, and now I can play Sofim, but I need another mana to do anything with her. Let's see, he's got what, one? So that won't do much. A duplicate of this isn't worth anything, so I'm just gonna discard that. Well, never mind. He just robbed me my festival, and he's gonna make me discard, right? Well, let's go ahead and give him a target. Liliana, and poke one damage. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. What is this? A trick? No, it's a trick. Got me to 10 again. Yeah. I know it might have been good for me to get rid of the vampire, but most of the creatures I've got are big enough to handle him, and I mean, I know he'll kill him because of Death Touch, but I'd rather them die from that than just being too big to deal with. It's a 3/3, a 3/4. If it was a 3/3, it'd be different. Yeah, I'm discarding it. I know, but I'll be able to play it again if I get the festival going. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. He's gonna kill me before I get a chance to even run the festival. I have anything worth one mana casting? Yeah, I do. I'm playing the festival, but yeah, I need an old school lightning bolt. I kind of have to. Oh yeah, I'm in big trouble. Nail in the coffin, so to speak. I saw that coming too. Jeez. Hmm. Okay. Well. Oh my goodness! Did I finally manage to kill that woman off? Oh Lord, help me! I bought one turn. Did I buy a turn? Did I buy one turn? Because I mean, if I can't kill off that Nighthawk this turn, it doesn't matter. No, wait, did I just juice that up? Why didn't I draw the card and then do this? Okay. Nah. Hey, well, it happens. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I probably could have played that a whole lot different, but it was a good game. Don't mind being the bottom of the kick if it was like, all right, learn this lesson. I didn't learn any lesson. I just had fun. I lost. I was playing against a group of people a long, long time ago at a friend's house, and I never won a single game. I think the whole time I was there, oh, maybe come close a couple of times. They were all pretty good. They were older than I was, and they were smarter. They were I wouldn't say nerdier. They were more of the that persuasion, I guess if that is a persuasion. And yeah, could not beat them. They're playing with some really good cards too, so I just had a good time. We were eating chips and dip and whatnot, and watching some cartoons in the background. And there was cartoons. And I don't think they had anime going back then. Oh yeah, it was cartoons, cartoons. Oh man. I remember, gotta get him down. Just gotta get him down to 10. Right now, this is really bad news. He can pull out anything he wants almost. One, two, three, four, five. I'm sure he can play, well, now there's no free lands. Okay. He's not, yeah. No matter what happens, I still is 2 damage is 2 damage. Can I draw land now? Please? No, thank you. Let's go ahead and lock him in at 16 or less, maybe, if I can get it. Right? Because he's playing green-red, so he doesn't have exile, really. It's damage to kill creatures off. So, in theory, all I have to do is just get hurt. The Nemesis gets hurt, and I can stop him where he's at and then get him to 10. Over there, see? There it is. There's 3. I think that was a mistake, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just go after him with everything I got, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the math on this one or not, but this will get him to 3 if he blocks evenly with this giant. But if he doesn't block with the giant, then I have to kill him. I mean, like, I go all the way down to 0. But he's at least locked down to 13 right now. Now he's locked down to 7, so yeah, I missed the 10, but that's a 3 point. And then there's another 3. Yeah, it's not too bad. Because here's 4 damage. Did he just win? He came really close, didn't he? Holy crap. Yikes. Um, I guess if I kill off this one, it would be the way to go. I lost. I guess I should have just quit. I didn't think about it. Oh, I'll quit now. You're good, too. Great job. Um, hmm. I don't know, 4 damage to your opponent for 3 is good. Plus, it leaves a card that you can use for attacking. But he got up on me that one turn. Like giant growths and stuff. Those things are almost back in style now, and those are pretty potent. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't rethink a different approach to a green-red type. Maybe like little creatures that become big, do double damage kind of stuff. Not double damage, but double attacks. Maybe that would be more effective for ranked. I don't know. This one has not got the huge win ratio that I thought it was going to have from, oh yeah, goodbye. From what I was playing. I think today, though, it's won 8 or 9 different times, so me losing isn't going to make me upset or nothing, put it that way. It's a neat little creature. Dang it. Definitely on the march to get to 10. That's the goal now, for sure. These two right here, that's all I need for that. Do this. I think people have gotten wise to this, to the Screaming Nemesis's real ultra ego, like ulterior motive or whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. It's too bad that I don't have a way of living for one more turn. But the chances are he's gonna just annihilate me right now is 100%. So it was so close for me to get this off here. Oh well. Man, you know what though? It went. I was winning with that card 1 out of every 50 games, or it was an extremely small amount percentage. But since I've tweaked the deck a little, at least my winning percentage with that card has gone way up. I don't know if it's even used much though. I'm trying to think if there are people that are out there that have made decks like that, or with this. I've still yet to use this on my own Screaming Nemesis for a high amount of damage, but there's always that time. There's always a first. I'm not high enough. I mean, 6. Anything above it's 3. I haven't. I think I've done 3 to it, maybe 4 to 1, but nothing like 8 or anything crazy. It turns your 2 creature only damage into player or creature damage. And that's what I like about it the most, I think. Locking them in at 10 or locking them down at that mana, at that life level is also crazy. Oh, great. Great. Yeah, no. Because it's each, it doesn't target, so I can. That's very lucky on my part. Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, what am I going to do? But no. I mean, I can do these two, but it won't be enough. They're at 1-2. I used to actually believe they were going to ban these, but they left them alone. She turns these into monsters as damage. I mean, look at this. It becomes 8 damage. She's dead though, or discarded or something. He's gonna do something to it. Frieza. Freza. Actually, Freza. Huh, no way. Are you really gonna leave my guy out there? Okay, let me adjust my back a little. Oh yeah. Good good twist here. Wow. It did. He left my guy out there and he doesn't have any mana to put a counter spell going, so I got lucky. Got the exact thing I needed. Look at that. That is so much damage. And this one right here, it does that damage +2. Now it says a non-creature source would do damage to so I don't know. What? That's it. This guy's gonna poison me to death. Freza. Oh, there we go. This right here would be like, oh no way. Yeah, I did it and I knew it was gonna happen. I dropped the ball lightning down. He had no more creature returns, no counter spells. I'm like, you're getting hit with some damage this turn. All right. Okay, I think I've had some fun with that. How much time we got here? Oh, we're pretty close. Let's go ahead. Let's play historic. I said I was going to do it, and I've got a couple of decks that are historic. I just got to remember where they're at. Um, Probably down here at the bottom. Historic green. Let's go. I don't remember what it is though. And it's, you know what? I want to say something though. There are cards that are available now in green. I'm gonna say it, all colors that are better now than were better in historic. I said it. That's my hot take. If anyone wants to fight me on it, I know you haven't even watched this long into the video, but if you have, I'm telling you, there are cards now that I would have been like, what? Like this alone. It's a rare, but it's not like I've seen it as a very proliferated, literally proliferate. It's a deck that really just kicks butt. So it doesn't necessarily have a whole lot of historic in this deck, I bet. There's probably just a few. Or if there are, they're weird or different. So who knows? Let's see. We're gonna get going. A lot of times, what I'll take is a deck that was historic and just take a few cards and swap them in with some newer stuff, and it'll be just as good as any historic deck. Or pull standards almost straight in. Um, right? It's network, yeah. Uh, you block it. It's crazy. Okay, then block. And I get to draw a card. Okay. Well, he's halfway there. I don't know. It was probably, yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to hurry up and do something or I'm in trouble here. I can't use this card on this one card. Yeah, it's too late, man. I'm not even blocking. It's just the flying creatures got through. It would have been enough to kill me. I could have blocked the priest, and that would have been something. But ah, that historic deck kind of ick. I built better standard decks than that. So there we go. Oh yeah, listen. Look at this. I forgot about this one. I got mono historic tokeny. What the heck does that mean? Let's go for it. Mono historic tokeny. Why can't I sort here? It's historic play, so it shouldn't show it. Oh, I can play with any of these I want because they are still legal in historic. Just, sometimes in my head. I want to be able to sort my decks, though. Still, I would rather them be sorted by the. I gotta stand up straight. I think I'm pinching a nerve in my back again, so I gotta keep on. Oh man. Okay. That was my back popping from my leg moving. So yeah. Let's go. You know what the real issue is when you play historic? It's more difficult only because there's more cards available to the opponent as well, so you don't really know for sure. It's not just about what you have available to you. It's also what's available to them. So they can come up with some stuff with the more variety of cards. And since there's like a bunch of weird decks out there that I've never even seen, or decks sets out there that I've never seen, who knows? That card right there is really good. I've seen it quite a bit lately. I think I'll counterspell something. Ooh, alright, I can't stop that now, I guess. I'll just counterspell that instead. It's kind of a waste of it, but I think it's funny that white has a counterspell at all. Manatide has been around for a long time, but it's kind of ridiculous. There we go. All right. Now, see, I wish I could just go like this and say, end my turn. And now I can't, though. Like, I want to play an instant, but it's giving him, there has to be something that interrupts it. And that caused an interruption. I don't know if there's a way of, like, pausing the turn to stop him from doing that, but every time I go to play that card, They almost always get to cast a spell before I even cast it. The whole idea is to ruin the turn. So yeah. Uh-oh. That's a life gaining machine right there. I don't have another cleric, do I? I should play this one face down. I don't usually do that, but technically I can get through with a little bit of damage. What, two? Nothing else. Something. I want to be able to use his flip over return another target permanent I control to my hand, basically, just a bounce. And it puts a +1/+1 counter on it, which is not worth it, but to get a bounce on, let's say, the mage attendant, and then I get an extra creature, that's kind of something. I don't know if it's worth it. Might not be. Hmm. Does he count as a cleric then? I didn't know that. I should have done that last turn. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, he's a cat cleric. I'm just oblivious. Are you going to double up on him and kill him? Or are you not even worried about him? Because the core celebrant and the launcher could do it, or Lunark. But this guy right here is a problem. Period. These two together makes things tough. Look, he's already at 30 life. He's got three things of life gain. Hey, look at that. Jeez. I guess I am going to be bouncing the attendant. I don't really have anything else it can do. Yeah. Oh, I can return a land. Let's see how that turns out. That came out of nowhere, didn't it? I didn't even think about that one. That just happened. Let's see if that gets some damage done. I was not thinking that was a thing I could do. That just proved worthy. Very much so. Good job, familiar cat thing, on the ambush of one attack. Yeah, I'm celebrating one single attack, so it's not going to matter what life gaining ability he has. It's bad. What's this thing? Oh, yeah. Eric. Oh, I can give them life link. not having vigilance thing is kind of a downer, but I gotta keep going at it with the damage that this guy's gonna be reviving from every turn. At some point, I've seen decks on internet where the guy was a life gain deck where he had it set up where he can math each turn's how much life he'd gain every turn or how much damage he could absorb. So he never would block and stuff and all this other things. Like he would, unless it was enough damage coming at him, he wouldn't even bother. And he was just playing through. The deck was it's boring to watch, but very effective. It was completely annihilated by a discard deck, though. Of course, live decks are. You just choose. I'm not gonna. Thanks. I'm not killing you this turn. Jeez. You know, like, jeez. I definitely could use another one of these forum familiars, though. It's not gonna be enough if I can't. I don't know what to do. Just keep on going. Hopefully, I can draw something worthy. I gotta get rid of these cards. They're just all life game. This one is the only one that's not that great, but it's still a pain in the butt. It's like the trifecta of life gaining has been established almost. Dear Lord. Oh, this is the one that was used with Hop Together. Something like that, right? Oh, what is that? Fascinating. Who is it I can bring back if I do this promise? Who should I bring back? Should I bring the Forum Familiar back? Or should I bring the healer? Yeah, I'm gonna bring the healer back. You're gonna get a lot of life, but at least I've wiped a few of the life gainers off. Oh my lord, you got 95 cards. Yeah, I can't cast it right now. Why did I have to? What was that about? It said resolve all, and it was just like stuck with a check mark. Is that a cleric? Oh, it is. That's why. If I could just gain some life here, help me! Somebody save me! Help me, Tom Cruise! I don't know. Somebody save me. I'm about to die from boredom. I give up. I quit. I lose. Whatever. I don't want to play anymore. I'm not even GG in that boring ass stuff. That was, oh, made my spine hurt just sitting here. Matter of fact, how are we doing on time? I think we're doing pretty good. We're a little over by about 10:15. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Love you, Miss Chef. Shout out again to my awesome wife for this super awesome, cool, all leather hat. It's pretty cool. I think I like it. Anyway,